care of my kind of man. So big and so strong.
Great. Now we're going to get that.
Come a little bit closer.
Now we've got that copyright strike.
Copyright strike.
Oh, snap. Hey, are we starting?
Yeah, we're going to start right now. Okay. All right.
Hi.
So we are at New York Comic Con, and we are here with friend of the pod, Justin from Bandai.
Namco.
Toys and Collectibles America.
That's it.
I did it on the unboxing.
There's
the
an
guy
ink in
getting
there
unboxing.
too, apparently. I always skip the ink.
Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America.
Ink.
And we are at New York Comic Con.
Like an octopus.
Like an ink cloud of ink.
That's my octopus. How does the octopus?
Just
I don't know. It's only day 2, man. I'm losing my mind over here.
Can you
hear it in the voice?
You sound great, Justin.
It sounds like I smoked like 300 cigarettes in the last couple of days.
You sound like that bit part character from The Simpsons, the guy that's always like, he's like working at the movie theater behind the
Teenage kid who's always
yeah. I like it.
I just started here.
Zoinks.
So we are at New York Comic Con.
Yes,
you guys have a billion different booths here. So I guess let's start right. Comic Con wouldn't be Comic Con without some exclusives. So what do we got?
We have a couple of different things. The first one I'm going to talk about we don't have in front of us, which is the Grogu Tamagotchi. It's really adorable. It comes in a commemorative case, right? Like, remember those? It doesn't come with a certificate of authenticity like stuff from the Franklin Mint, but it's still pretty cool. You know, it's a hot item, hot ticket, as it were. It's sold out at San Diego every single day.
Awesome. And it's Grogu. So
Yes.
Yeah, who doesn't love Grogu?
That guy. What a jerk.
I love Grogu.
You don't even know how to spell Grogu.
G-R-O-G-U.
Is that right?
I think that's right. Yeah, he got it. No double O at the end of it.
Yeah. Grogu.
So what else you got?
We got Figure Art Zero. Can I use
Ooh,
it?
yeah.
Can we have visual aids?
Visual aids.
Oh my god, look at how adorable this is. It's in the box, so you can't see it too well. But it's from Tamashii Nations. This is a Figure Art Zero of, as it says on the box, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku Dragon Fist Explosion Exclusive Edition.
And I think this is recreating a poster from a Dragon Ball Z movie, if I recall correctly.
Christine the Dragon.
Yes.
I don't think
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the one. That's
But
a different movie.
It's pretty cool. And it's actually a recolor of a general release that came out about a year ago.
Okay. What else do we got?
We got an Ultraman figure. Ooh, look at that. It's got a window and everything. How cool is that? Ultra 7.
Ultra 7.
Yes, SH Figure Arts from Tamashii Nations. Super cool, super fabulous. Loving it. I had an Ultraman exclusive last year as well. So it's great to bring it back.
Now, speaking of Ultraman, you guys are doing a panel.
We are.
So tell us a little bit about that panel.
I wish I could. I really, really wish I could. But I wasn't on the email chain, and I'm like, Dave, are we having an Ultraman panel? He's like, yeah. And then the conversation stopped there.
Perfect.
All the news you can use on the Ultraman panel.
Oh yeah, I got nothing on the Ultraman. I feel bad about that.
Well, guess what? We're going to be there tomorrow at the panel, so we'll tell you about it after we
I
get
can't
there.
wait.
It'll be perfect.
I didn't get to watch the Dragon Ball trailer yet either. I wasn't at the panel for that, and I'm left guessing what's happening. They're kids again. They got to go to school. They're gonna get in fights on the playground, and that's Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Daimo. Dragon Ball Daimo. So speaking of Dragon Ball, though, you guys have some new Dragon Ball stuff on display here at Comic Con, yeah?
We do. All sorts of fun action. Very excited about that. There's some GT stuff, right? Pan and Trunks are on display over there with the new Son Goku. It's coming out in, I think, early 2024. I want to say January. Then we have that 24,000 power level Vegeta that's available now on Premium Bandai USA. Which actually went live pretty much right when the show started yesterday, so that's exciting stuff. And then we have the that cool red-haired Goku with the really long name.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
And
Yeah.
it's like God Virtue or something.
Yes.
Yeah. There's going to be a quiz. I knew there was going to be a quiz. I made it this far without having to remember that name on the spot.
It's always something.
Yes.
We're always gonna, hit you with the quiz. So
It's too much. It's got to be my first interview on day one because you get a little less, aware, Justin. I'm always like, the brain gets a little foggy. I get a little out of it when it comes to like day 2, or day 3.
Foggy Justin is best Justin.
It's a good one. Turn on them high beams, can't see anything, and you're just a little bit lost. It's crazy. You ever do that? Just to see? You're like, they say you're not supposed to use your high beams, but you turn them on just to see how terrible it's going to be. You're like, how foggy is it? I don't know. Let me turn on my high beams. You're like, oh yeah, it's definitely foggy.
So speaking of monstrous things and big,
Are you
big
going to ask me about
things.
Godzilla next?
I'm not. I was going to ask you about the booths.
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
have like a little city here.
Great, we do. It's a fun little corner here at the Javits. We have, I think it's like 8 booths, right? We got the, how many booths we got? 9, 10? 10 total booths, right? We have a Dragon Ball booth. We have a Naruto booth. We have a My Hero Academia booth. We have a Gundam-based booth. We have a Bandai Namco Entertainment booth with playable demos of Sandland and Jujutsu Kaisen. We have a Tamashii Nations booth. We have an Ichiban Show and Band Presto booth. Does that count as 2 booths or 1 booth? Ichiban Brand Presto. So that's 2. Skipping. Then we have the BNTCA booth, right? Which has, Studio Ghibli, Mega House, Nano Block, and Hobby and Tamagotchi.
There we go. Those are the booths. And at the booths, we've got
and Gashapon. And the Crystal Palace. For all you guys went to the American Dream Mall, you saw how cool that was. You put in your tokens, you got some cool stuff. I had one around here, but somebody took it. Whatever.
It wasn't me.
Bunch of kleptos. It's probably my bag.
And
Gashapon's really cool. It's at the Crystal Palace. It's amazing. You get your tokens, you crank, you go gasha, and you get your cool prize.
And you guys also have some pretty big installations. Got the cat bus, got all kinds of animals big things to take pictures with.
Yes, we do. We have giant inflatables over at Dragon Ball. We have the cat bus over at the Ghibli booth. We have a giant Mega House cat at the Mega House Mega Cat Diner, celebrating the Mega Cat Project, turning all your favorite anime characters into adorable little kitty cats. Every day is Catterday.
Every day is Catterday.
Not just Saturday.
Well, I like those cats that were the little desk cleanup cats that you showed us at the Toy Fair.
Yeah.
Cleanup cat.
I think they were hamsters.
Hamsters. They were hamsters. Hamsters, cats, they're all friends.
They're the same. They're cousins, I think. If a dog and a cat get together, I think they make a hamster. I think that's how it works.
So, difference, we saw you 10 days ago at, it was like 10 days ago.
Man, I am on fumes right now.
I think it was closer to 2 weeks.
No, it was like 11 days ago. We were hanging out at Toy Fair. Less than 2 weeks ago.
Losing my mind. That's another thing. I apologize for the train wreck that is this interview. I am on fumes right now.
You call it a train wreck. We call it entertainment.
Okay, sure.
But so what's the difference? Like in vibes, setup, like where are you at?
It's a huge difference. One of them is more of an industry business event, right? Toy Fair, it's all about talking with licensors and retailers and nice media folk like you, getting people excited about, what we have as far as our catalog goes. But it goes deeper than that. It's also about how can you make the store be more presentable with our product, right? Like unique fixtures and fun demos and flagship stores, unique opportunities, things like that. Whereas when it comes to New York Comic Con, you got the fun cosplay, you have the energy of everyone's super psyched to be there. It's not a work day, it's a fun day. You skipped school, you skipped work, you called in sick, whatever, you lied to your friends and family to be here. Whatever it takes, we're glad you're here. We're here to have you building model kits with workshops, playing card games, playing video games, taking cool pictures. So the energy is 100% different. I love it. And it's so freaking busy right now. Last year on Thursday, you had all the space in the world to walk around, move. You could eat a meal in the middle of the floor, for crying out loud, without getting touched. But yesterday it was packed. Today, even more packed. So I'm excited for the weekend. I love the people. I love what's happening. I love the energy. I'm here for it. So bring it.
And I think the last thing that we want to talk about, before we let you go, for those that are in New York, there's a special place that they can go to all the time in Times Square, right?
That is true. You can head on over to 1500 Broadway. And what's the cross street, Dave? 43rd and Broadway, where we have the Tamashii Nations flagship store. It's absolutely beautiful. It just opened last month. You guys were here, not you so much. It was him,
mostly him.
Brother
And
Dave.
Joe.
Yeah, and Joe Sixpack.
Joe Sixpack.
Yeah, you could dry your clothes off on his stomach. It's a washboard. It's great. Yeah, it's an awesome store. Love it. It's beautiful. If you have a chance, check it out. It's right across from Hard Rock. It is beautiful. And they have exclusives. They have unique store exclusives with really cool box art. And that stuff gets replenished too. So it's a great opportunity to get some stuff that you can only get at a Tamashii store, whether that be in Tokyo or in Shanghai or now in New York.
What was your favorite thing from that you guys brought to Comic-Con this year?
That we brought to Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna say the one-piece outfits that we have on display over at the Tamashii Nation's booth. I want to try them all on, and I want to be Luffy or I want to be Zoro, take turns. And
That sword in your mouth?
they're a little bit skinnier than I am, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Fat guy in a little coat. Or maybe the straw hat, and only the straw hat.
Heyo. Thank you so much, Justin.
My pleasure. I had such a good time doing this. I love you guys.
We always have a good time.
Here, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Oh.
Let's hug it out. Let's hug it out.
Mhm, mhm,
Bye,
mhm.
bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.